Hello again, it's me. So, hi, I'm Anne. I'm a speculative writer, and I wanted to make a video sort of about my goals for the next couple of weeks. The next couple of months, which is a very different time scale. But I wanted to make a video about my goal for like November and December, and I'm kind of already behind on those goals because I was in mourning because of what happened at the beginning of this month. It just took me a while to get started again and to really get over that. Not over it, but like to a point where I could function, right? But anyways, my goals. But as you may see here, I got an advent calendar. Ooh! So I got an advent calendar. It's an ink advent calendar, so primarily for fountain pens and stuff, which is very fun. I love fountain pens. I use them for like almost everything. See, here's a very cute one. There's 24 of them, and the only problem is like I don't have 24 empty fountain pens. I've been like slowly going through my current stash and like slowly emptying them out, but as you might imagine, that takes a while. So I'm unlikely to have a fountain pen for each of these at this point, so we're gonna spread this out a little bit. But in my first attempt at this video, I did the math, I did the actual math. I figured out that, so the first 16 chapters of The Underground, I am going to open up one of these ink things for every 16 chapters, which I'm so excited about. And then once I get past 16 chapters, I will go ahead and open up one of these every 2 chapters for the next 14 chapters, which is really exciting, and I'm so stoked. This is like universe inspired fountain pennings, and look how cute it is. Do you see the cute little, oh my god, look at that little dude, look at the little astronaut with the like Santa hat. It's everything I could possibly want. And so I'm really excited, I'm really stoked. So this is like a perfect reward system for me. I've never actually done a reward system. I tend to not use external motivations very often. This is mostly, to be perfectly frank, this is mostly just me attempting to lengthen out how long it'll take me. But so one thing I did want to say is I am most likely going to be participating in the 100k Q4 challenge that Kate Kavanaugh's been doing. This is mainly because I edited the Spooktober story in the month of October, which ended up being about 20,000 words, and my goal, my hope, my dream is to finish Project Underground by the end of December, and Project Underground is 81,000 words, and so if I finish that, if I finish editing that in these next 2 months, then I will have done the 100k Q4, which I am including editing because there's no way in hell I can write that fast. When I try really hard, I can write about 10,000 words a month, but that along with a full-time job, it's not sustainable for me, and the main thing I want for all of my fun creative projects is for them to be sustainable for me so I can do them for as long as possible, and so that's the dream. So I think I might be able to do it, but realistically I'm probably gonna zoop over into January a bit. That's okay. Okay, let me first explain what this project is. Yeah, I finished Project Witch, and then I sent that to my friend, and that was really fun. And then my goal, now that it's sent to my friend, I think I'm gonna send it to my mom and maybe my dad. I kind of have to warn them though and check to see if they're still like, my dad might not be interested in it. He likes my horror stories a bit more than like my romance side of things. So we'll see. He'll probably say yes. So, but I'll ask. I want to double check. I don't want to assume anything, right? But anyways, so that's the goal right now. And I kind of want real feedback on Project Witch. I don't know if I'm gonna ask for that yet, but I know as soon as I send it to my mom, I'm gonna get real feedback. I'm gonna get real, genuine, honest feedback, and she'll tell me everything that's wrong with it and everything she liked, and very valuable. But I don't know if I'm emotionally ready to like part with my idea of the story versus what the story actually is yet. So I might wait until we can chat a bit more about it. Then I'll just send it and it will be fine. I want to prep her for it a bit so she's not quite as concerned. So that's done. The next step is to send that to people and get feedback. I would like to kind of know what they think. I don't think I'm going to make any huge changes on that yet, but I would really like any feedback I get is really helpful because one, I can make a bunch of notes about it and that'll be super useful if I ever do decide to come back and do a third draft. And then two, I like talking about my stories with people. It's so much fun. I enjoy it so much. That's why I'm here, because I just need to talk about stories. And then three, oh, I've never done three like this in my life, but here we go. Three, whatever feedback I get on Project Witch is going to be helpful for my future projects. It'll give me a better idea of what I do right, what I do wrong, all that sort of stuff, which I think is it's really helpful to me personally, and I really enjoy it. So Project Witch in and of itself has been an extremely helpful project for me personally, because as a novella, it's a really good way for me to test things out, test out different ways of writing, different ways of editing, different strategies I want to use. It's also a really good place for me to be experimental, to try different voices, different tones, like try different things, right? Like my horror short story, like it's 8,000 words, it's really long. But my horror story, short story, is also one of those very experimental things that I was trying out a bunch of different things, and which I felt was extremely valuable to my progression as a writer, and I just love the way that short stories can be really valuable in that. So I would kind of like to do a third draft just because of that. But after December, my goal, hopefully I'm done with the Project Underground. No guarantees. If I'm not done with Project Underground, then I'm not done with Project Underground, and I'm not going to be too disappointed, because it's really important to be gentle with yourself. And knowing me, I always make my goals a little bit too intense, a little outside of what I'm actually capable of, so we're gonna be a bit more careful with that. But my next goal is basically just going to be finishing my horror story, which I think should be really fun. Yay! Oh my gosh, you have no idea how much I've wanted to open this and put it into, like, look at that, that number one. I want to open it so badly. I'm very excited. I'm very stoked. I don't know if I have anything else to say. My last attempt at this video ended up being like almost 20 minutes long. I ended up rambling so much. But I actually did the math in that video because I hadn't done the math before, so I had to go through and make the math. Really easy. It's just like, it was just a really simple, like, a system of equation, linear system of equations, two of them. Super simple, so very silly. But anyways, I'm so stoked. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm hopefully going to show you every single one of these that I open. I'm going to open every single one. It's going to be fantastic. I'm definitely going to finish this by December. Not by December, by the end of December. Definitely. 100 billion %. Maybe. Possibly. I really want to. I really want to. Okay, wish me luck. Okay. But anyways, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week. And this is a video that should come up after I'm done with Spooktober. So, you know, we'll see how it goes. And yeah, I hope it goes well. I hope it's wonderful and you have a great time, and I'm gonna put this away somewhere safe so I'm not tempted to open it all up. That's that. Anyways, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. If you liked the video, that's awesome. I'm so glad. And maybe I'll see you again sometime. Alright, bye.